Welcome to a video made by a blind person. Yeah, too blind to care what the visuals look like. Good morning, everyone. It's Friday the 6th, and it always makes me nervous doing this. It is 10 o'clock. I have to be at work in half an hour, and my ride has not arrived yet. It always makes me nervous using this particular door-to-door transit system. Let me try to explain this. I have two door-to-door transit systems that I use. One I would prefer to use. They call me and say, here's what time we will pick you up. That one I prefer to use, but the problem with it is they sometimes, today being the perfect example, cannot give me a ride. Like, just because you request a ride doesn't mean they can come through. You get a call 2 business days before your appointment or before your requested ride, and they either say, we can pick you up and here's what time we'll be there, or we cannot pick you up and you have to find another way to get there. And in this case, they said, well, we can take you home. Here's what time we'll pick you up from work to take you home, but we can't get you there. You have to find another way to get there. That leaves me falling back on this other door-to-door transit system, which, first of all, the good things about this transit system is if you don't know what you're doing until 1 o'clock the afternoon before, you can still get a ride from them. And they always offer rides, or they always have rides available. As long as you make the reservation before 5 p.m. the day before, you're okay. Meaning you're gonna get a ride. The bad part about it is
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8.
Hello? Yes. Okay, I'll be right there. My ride is here, so I'll finish explaining this later. The bad thing about this door-to-door transit system is they operate in half-hour windows. And you're never right on time. You're either early or late. They don't say, here's what time we'll pick you up. They'll say, sometime between this time and half an hour after this time. I will give you an example when I get out there and I'm on my way. Just so I know, is it a straight shot or do we have other stops?
I'm going straight there.
Thank you. It always makes me nervous taking you guys to work because I've got to be at work by 10:30. But usually I like to say, get me to work 15 minutes before I really need to be there. But the place doesn't open till 9:30. So,
I see.
you know, the way you guys operate with your half-hour windows, if I say get me to work by 10:15, he'll give me a 9 to 9:30 window. And then what happens when you pick me up at 9? Get me there at 9:15. What do I do for 15 minutes while the place isn't even open?
Do you use the bus?
Well, like I just told the driver, with this transportation system and the way they don't even always go straight there, sometimes they have multiple stops to do to pick up and drop off other people to, before they can get you to where you need to go. I like to have more leeway time than that, but if I tell them, get me there at 10:15, they'll give me a time that gets me there before it's even open. So it's like, really, in a situation like that, in a perfect world, Uber might be the way to go. When preferred door-to-door transit system says we can't take you. Well, the problem with that is I only work an hour per day. God knows I would love to work more, but they've got me working an hour a day. And by the time Uncle Sam. And I'm gonna refrain from making any further comments about it. Get their filthy hands out of my paycheck. I am not even making minimum wage. I'm making, what, $8 an hour or something? And, yeah, $8 an hour. And to spend half of that on an Uber going to work, because that's the only way I can be sure to go straight there and like order it at 9:45 or something, and then they'll pick me up at 9:50 or even 10 o'clock and go straight there. For that convenience, it's worth it, but if I can't afford it, I just can't afford it. So that's where I am, but it's gonna work out because he just said that we're going straight there. It's 10:12. We're on our way. We might even be there. Are we there?
No, there's just some road construction right here. I'm not sure if it'll let me turn right.
Okay. Well, if they won't let you go that way, I'm sure there's an alternative route, though. Isn't there? I mean,
No, I'll just have to loop around. Am I able to make a right-hand turn here? All right, thank you so much. All right, good deal.
well, I'm off work, and I was hoping my ride would be early, but I think they're going to be right on time. I just couldn't vlog anything that went on in there. Bye. Yeah, I'll text you when I get off. I have two different people that job coach me, and there's a lot of differences between the two. But one of them is once I get clocked out, she just leaves. The other sits there and waits and waits and waits until my ride shows up. That's why I sat there for 15, 20 minutes waiting, and I didn't vlog anything at all. On this particular day, I had appointments, if you will, right on top of each, well, not quite right on top of each other. I got home at like 12:15 or so. Well, or maybe it wasn't quite 12:15. Whatever time it was, I wanted to find out already what my ETA was for my next ride, but leave it to computers to screw that plan up. Hi, by then they'll probably be here. Thanks. But they need to, like, I mean, they can't possibly shut down a transportation system. But if there's ever any such thing as a day that they don't offer transportation at all, they need to use that day to get an IT guy out here and get their freaking system figured out. For the second time in, what's it been, a month? If that, their damn computer system's down and they can't find out anything. They need to either get their computer system updated or upgraded or whatever to where this stops happening, or they need to figure out a backup plan so that when this happens, they can still operate. Okay, it's about 12:30, and I think I've eaten all of that I'm going to eat right now. My ride's going to be here either in like 10 minutes or 40 minutes. It all depends on whether it's going to be closer to the beginning of the window or the end of the window. This is what I'm talking about. They got 30 minutes basically to get there. Anytime within that 30-minute window, they can show up. And that's why you call dispatch and say, give me an idea of what's going on with my vehicle. And I tried to do that today, but their stupid computer system's down again. This happened 2 or 3 weeks ago. And because their system's down, they can't tell me anything about anything. Hello? Okay, I'll be right there. I'm actually back home. My recorder died. I think the battery was low or dying and dead by the time I thought there was anything. I mean, there wasn't that much to vlog, but with a dead vlogging camera or vlogging recorder in my case, you can't do much vlogging. And now I don't think there's going to be anything left to vlog today. So I'm going to call this the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.